You want a healthier lifestyle, but how do you get started? Then stick with it. By listening to the Fitness Revolution podcast with Shay Sandifer, of course. Your journey to greater well-being starts now.
Hello, how is everyone? Woo, it is Coach Shay with Fitness Revolution. It is the end of the month, right? We made it. It's been a long month. It was 5 weeks, right? In January, I know January is the same amount of time every year, but for me, January is long. You guys know I like the sun. See that? Look at that. That sun's coming through. And so we're in it to win it as per usual, and we are going to make it through. And we've had a great start to the new year. I hope you did too. So for a couple of things I'm going to check in with you today about. So this is all about wellness, right? So we have our water challenge. So we are 28 days in to the water challenge. So if those that are watching, if you are in this water challenge, I hope you're doing great. If you need any help, please reach out to me so I can help you and guide you, because we still have basically another month. So I hope I am still just drinking water only. So I just want to do a quick check-in on that. Number 2. So I know you guys know I own the new MPLS. You've heard me talk about Let Go, Let Flow. I own another business called Stories Behind the Menu. And as we go into Black History Month, which is an amazing month, and we celebrate all things beautiful and Black, I have a product. We're going to say a product, right? A business called Stories Behind the Menu. So let me tell you a little bit about Stories Behind the Menu. So Stories Behind the Menu started in my home 5 years ago with my love for books and documentaries. So I have always been a huge lover of books and documentaries. I've been reading and being in book clubs for years, but I was tired of the similar and the same. You go to the book club and nobody has read the book. And we start talking about things that were just not part of the book. And so I was like, I want something a little different. And so I then went to my fitness classes and brought people in and asked them what they would like to be part of this book club. And they said yes. And so what ours is different on, because mine leads with food, and it is, so let me break it down. It's about food, it's about racial health and equity, and it's about bridging the ties of how the only true cuisine in the United States is indigenous. Everything else has been brought over by enslavement or immigrants. So everybody's food should be here, right? Because we all have brought our own culture, our own diversity into this. So with that being said, I ended up partnering with my business partner, Julie Burton, on this, and we made it a dinner book club. And we host them at Modern Well. They are quarterly events, and we always start with Black History Month and Black chefs. So the little great part about this is when we're talking about the different cuisines that we hone in about, we connect that to a story, a documentary or a book. So the guest gets that first when they sign up. On top of it, the chef has to be from that origin, from that background. So we make sure if it's, soul food or something from the islands, and that is a chef. If it's someone from, Japan, then it's a Japanese chef. So we are 1 year in. So I think I've only talked about this one other time. So we are 1 year in, and this is our second year. And we are starting off February 9th with the lovely and a good friend of mine from a long time now, Chef Mateo Maccabee from the Crew Restaurant out in St. Joseph, Minnesota. So he is taking his roots from New Orleans, where his mother and his grandfather are from, and he brought that to the Twin Cities. And what I loved about his journey is he left the corporate jobs, left all that, but really honed in on his passion for food. So his storytelling is going to be talking about how his grandfather and his mother taught him how to make all these great dishes and how it has shaped America. As we know, if you've ever been in New Orleans, say less, right? The hub of cuisine, and it's a party on your palate every time. I absolutely love the cuisine. So we're so excited for this. And when we do this, the chef tells a story. So it is a seated dinner for 75 people. And the chef comes out between each course. And we usually have about 5 courses, and talks about what this food has meant and how it has shaped their lives. And we really have these great conversations. So we have conversation pieces on the table that get conversations started, because who you come with is not who you sit by, right? because we're breaking those ties. And so as we've grown over the last year, we've had the great pleasure of having Blue Cross Blue Shield as our number one sponsor and MSP Magazine. So our second year now, and so we're starting off in 2 weeks. We still have tickets available, so please find this. But it's even deeper than that, right? So with Julie and I am a Black woman born and raised in Minnesota, and Julie is a Jewish woman born and raised in Minnesota. So when we thought about this, we're like, how can we meet together, have this celebratory heart, and lead with empathy and love, but also have these conversations, that feed understanding and nourish communities. And that's what this is all about. So you get great food. It's a whole dinner party. So you always know which book or documentary we're talking about ahead of time. So you can watch or read that and how that has shaped us. So first one again is February 9th at Modern Well from 6:30 to 9. And then our next ones, you can go on our website at storiesbehindthemenu.co and figure out if you need to come to all four. We have packages for all four, or if you like to buy that for individuals. So it's an amazing event. We're so proud to be in our second year, and we also have a little something to tell you in the next coming months. So be on the lookout for that. But as we go into this great history, right, next month, and we know about the negative, right? And we have to talk about our history. We want to celebrate the wins in the Black community. We want to highlight these wins in the Black and Brown communities. And we want people to have knowledge and education. So if you fear the unknown, right? You fear the unknown. That means your lack of education, right? And that's where hate and all of this other turmoil and trauma comes from. So we want to educate, we want to heal from the inside out and teach people how they can be involved in this. We still have room for sponsorship. We still have a few tickets left to join, but I think it's a great place for you to come with your girlfriends, a spouse, a significant other, maybe your parents that have never had this education about what it means to have proper conversations and understand education behind this. And once again, I'm just so excited to start off the year with this. I love Black History Month. I love being Black. I'm just going to say it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And so I want everyone to celebrate with us and celebrate throughout the year. We have a Hmong chef. We have a Mexican-American. We have a chef from Sri Lanka. So you're getting heavy hitters with this delicious, amazing food, this storytelling about their journey to the United States and how it has all shaped us and the people around them, and how we should continue to learn. So once again, February 9th from 6:30 to 9. You can get your tickets at storiesbehindthemenu.co. We'd love to see you there. They're almost sold out, so you really want to get in on this because it is something you don't want to miss. So I hope today, I want to say one more thing as you leave with this today. It is National Holocaust Day. And I do want to highlight that, especially because my business partner is Jewish, and that is the 80-year anniversary. I guess, I don't know if you should say anniversary for the Holocaust and what the trials and tribulations they've gone to too, right? So to acknowledge and learn other people's struggles and things that they've come through, I think will really help us change a narrative, a conversation of how to be respectful, because everyone has a journey and everyone has a story. So we are celebrating our Jewish community, and we're also celebrating the Black community. And when we join forces, you get stories behind the menu. And that's why we love Fitness Revolution, because we are revolving and evolving every day of what it looks like to be healthy from the inside out. So as always, inhale the positive, exhale the negative. This is your Coach Shay. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Check back next week for more on living your healthier lifestyle, and share previous episodes of Shay's podcast with your friends. Log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
You deserve more internet than what you get from just your cell phone. Get free high-speed internet at home, a $29.95 value when you qualify for Internet Essentials Plus and the Affordable Connectivity Program. Enjoy more streaming, gaming, and video chatting on more devices for free, with unlimited data and a wireless gateway included at no extra cost. No fees, no taxes, and no annual contract. Connect to more of what you love for free with Xfinity and the Affordable Connectivity Program. Click, call, or visit a store to learn more.
All right, did you know I was the Mommy Slam Dunk Champion?
Really?
Yes, really don't sound so surprised.
Let's see it.
Oh, you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's hear the crowd. So go to right, I go to left. Fake a mom. Mama, go up, mama!
She did it.
Again?
You can't avoid gravity, but United Healthcare can help you avoid financial surprises by helping you compare costs and doctor quality ratings. United Healthcare.
Uh-huh.
It's time we get back into the family business and become bus drivers. Metro Transit is looking for operators. So get on over to their hiring event on Saturday, February 4th from 9 until noon at the new North Loop Garage in Minneapolis on 8th Avenue. You can apply in person and get interviewed on the spot. And here's the best part. You can test drive one of their 40-foot Metro Transit buses. And don't worry, staff members will be on hand to help you navigate that thing. But you got this. And they've got up to a $5,000 sign-on bonus for you if you get hired. Now, all y'all know we got kinfolk who have been Metro Transit bus drivers. Either your uncle, your cousin, grandpa, somebody. And they always had extra money in their pocket because this job pays well. And they've got good benefits. It's time we get back into the family business and become drivers. So get on over to the Metro Transit Bus Operator Hiring Event on Saturday, February 4th from 9 until noon and apply for one of these positions. You don't need experience and they'll pay for your training. You can't beat that. Just make sure you bring a valid driver's license and bring a friend. The more, the merrier. For more info, just go to metrotransit.org/drive.